let's have a look at the sands down here. See if I can zoom in. So there's the little beachy alcove, and then you've got that. This is actually, this may be a few videos here we're going to upload, but yeah, let's go a little bit further on. There's the postman coming in his van. There's Postman Pat. He's coming down that road. I wonder if he's going to be brave enough to come up here, or whether he's going to the farm. I think he'd be going to the farm, I would imagine. You'd probably be wondering why there's some mad Englishman running around in a Volkswagen Crafter all this way out. Look at that, how stunning is that? Can you imagine living there in that farm and being able to go onto that beach and make sandcastles whenever you want? Yes, there'll be downsides, but the peace and the quiet's probably one of the big benefits, and this is absolutely beautiful. So back to the road, there we go. It's going to start improving a little bit once we get down here. But this is island life, I suppose. You live here, you work here, you fix things, you make do with what you've got. And if you need anything, it probably takes about 3 weeks to get to your house. I wouldn't imagine you've got a Domino's pizza delivery, or you certainly haven't got a Domino's on the island. You haven't got a McDonald's, you haven't got a KFC. You've got your own homegrown food. You've got the chicken in the yard, which if you want an egg, you go and collect the egg. You've got cows in the fields, you've got sheep. And if you notice the one thing that they don't have on this island, can anybody guess? Anybody have a clue? You're right, it's trees. They haven't got trees. I haven't seen a tree while I've been here. I've seen trees on Orkney, and people say, oh, you don't get trees on Orkney. Yes, you do. I can definitely confirm there's trees on the island of Orkney. But on Westray, I haven't seen one tree. So there you go. And it's a flaming windy place. So that's us out of here. We've been all the way over to that lighthouse, right over there, as you can see up on the hillside. See if I can get a video of it. Just going to zoom in. That lighthouse there, just on the hillside there. That's where we've been. We've been right down that track there. And we're going to go on. We're going to go and head back towards the ferry port. The time now is 2:10. We've got roughly just over 3 hours to wait for our ferry back to Kirkwall. And we've had a really good day, to be honest. We've got some nice photographs, we've got some good video. It's been a bit windy, but there's had a few little blustery rains. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine living in that house with them views. Imagine living there watching the boats go by, or watching the storms roll in and then roll out again. That would be some place to live. So yes, you can live in the city centre and have those amazing views of well, if you're in Newcastle, you get to live in the, if you're really lucky, you probably get to live near the bridges, and you'd get some fantastic views of the bridges. And if you live here, that's going to be your morning view every day. That could be your view out the office if you have an office in your house. We've got some Shetland ponies coming up. There's the Shetland ponies, even though we're not on Shetland. That's the Shetland ponies. Let's have a look further up and see what else we can find. As we come up here, there's some absolutely stunning places to live. From what I can imagine, I wouldn't have thought there'd be big prices to buy them either. And if you're buying a place out here, you're probably going to get an absolute load of land to go with it. And I would imagine the only expensive bit is getting your building materials, the builders to the site. That's probably going to be the expensive bit. We're going to have a quick look over the top here. This is pure wall in front. This is where I've been working today. There's Pure Wall. An amazing little village. Or believe it, all harbours around the fishing industry. It's quite good. We're now back on a bit better road. This will be classed as the Westray dual carriageway with passing places. I'll get around this corner. As you can see just over there we've got Noup Castle, I believe it's called. Although I could be wrong. There's a little inlet there, a little lock or a lake. It's amazing place. They do depend a lot on wind power and solar power. I was talking to the place I was working at, and they get a heck of a lot of power cuts and stuff like that. If they need an engineer to come and fix something, it takes at least a week for them to come out. By the time they've booked an engineer, booked his ferry and everything else. So you know, if they can fix it, they fix it themselves. Let's have a look. And then come down here. Let's have a look which way we're going to go. Go down to the left. This is the best thing about exploring. You don't need maps. You just pick a direction and head for it. Like I said, no speed cameras, very little. When you get onto a good tarmac road like this one, very few potholes, very few hazards, even less vehicles travelling on it. Local traffic jam will be something like a sheep standing in the road or something like that, and this is the way life should be. To be honest, this is the way it should be. No stress, no traffic, no problems, just clean air and good living. This castle here on the right is Noup Castle, I believe, and I don't know when this was built, I don't know when it was constructed, but it's no doubt been here a long time. Don't know if we've got time to have a quick look in. Let's have a look. I might as well. Let's see what we can find here. So this is Noup Castle. It's still got windows in it. I know really. So right, and we'll leave the video there. And if I see anything more interesting, I'll start recording again. Thanks.